I think that people don't realize how much of a change people go through in a band. You are, when we started Blink-182, we were teenagers, early 20s. Think about your life and think about how many people you were still friends with that you were friends with when you were 17 and 18 years old. We started when we were young, we toured together, we've now, gotten married, we've had kids together. How many people are you friends with that you were friends with 20 years ago?
Okay, so how do you make it work? Do you kind of have enforced periods when you just don't talk to each other, or do you are you such good friends that you're texting, you're talking to each other all the time?
It's a combination of that. We are very fortunate that our band has gotten to the point where we can travel comfortably so that we have time alone to ourselves when we're on tour and we're not stuffed into a van like we were for a number of years.
Because that must be the point when you want to kill each other, when you're in a band together, you're eating terrible food, up really late at night,
but
partying.
See, it's that point where you're like, I love what I do so much that I love touring so much that back then it was a dream come true. We literally had 5 people in a van, we packed all our own equipment, we sold all our own merch, we loaded all our own gear. We drove ourselves overnight and slept on people's floors and slept on the side of the road, and we would get paid $50 a night, and we would divide it up, and we'd say, okay, if we all go to Taco Bell and we each get 1 burrito, then we can use the rest of the money for gas to get to the next city. And it was great. I loved every second of it.
You've had kind of points when things have ignited, haven't you?
Oh yeah, we broke up for 5 years. We did.
That little thing?
Yeah, totally. We broke up for 5 years, didn't speak at all. It was awful. It was like this really acrimonious time.
Tell us about the point that led you to breaking up.
The point that we were trying to decide if we were going to tour or if we were going to take time off. And we just started arguing about that, and then it started to turn into control of the band, and you don't listen to me when I tell you. It just built up. There was a million small things that, the small things. See what I did there? There was just a million things that added up to the point where we could not work together anymore. And Tom, our guitarist, was like, I'm out. I don't want to be in Blink anymore. And
how did you feel?
Oh, it was awful. It was terrible. It was a gigantic loss of identity. It was a gigantic loss of purpose. It was like this thing that we'd worked so hard on for so long, all of a sudden wasn't there.